Morning, all of you. This is from SDSC SHAR. The lift-off attempt of TVD1 could not happen today. Initially, the launch was scheduled at 8 o'clock, 8 a.m. There was a postponement of the lift-off time to 8:45 due to weather situation. And we had a very smooth ALS, the automatic launch sequence leading up to the command to lift off the engine. But the engine ignition has not happened in the nominal course. We have to find out what went wrong with that. The vehicle is safe. The entire vehicle is very safe. We will have to reach the vehicle and then look at what has happened now. We will come back soon after analyzing what has triggered the automatic launch sequence holding the vehicle. So what has happened is the onboard, the computer which is doing this function, the ground checkout computer which is doing the function has withheld the launch in view of the anomaly observed. So we will come back with the anomaly understanding and correct it and schedule the launch very soon. That will be announced a little later after the analysis is completed. Thank you so much for joining us for this launch attempt today. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Well, the ISRO's Gaganyaan mission has been kept on hold, and that was the ISRO chief coming and trying to explain what have been the technical glitches faced so far. Now, Shrishti continues to continues to stay with us on the broadcast. Shrishti, help us understand the situation as the chief says that they'll be coming back soon to redo, and the basic flight test has been postponed. What are your views on this?
Right, the ISRO chairman has just confirmed that the launch is not taking place today because the engine did not start the way ISRO had planned. And so the countdown was stopped just 5 seconds into it. ISRO is now going to reschedule it at a time when every parameter is exactly what they had planned out. Like he said, that the automatic launch sequence, which is initiated before minutes before the launch, was working to its optimum capacity. There was nothing wrong with it, but there's something happened that the engine ignition did not happen like they expected it to be. So in such a situation, no space agency will take the risk of launching the rocket because so it's a crucial mission. So ISRO will come back, and also we need to understand that a lot of factors have to be considered to conduct the test flight. Once the rocket would have ascended into the air, it was it's going to splash down in the Bay of Bengal, and currently there's a storm brewing in the Bay of Bengal. The Indian Navy is on standby, so the weather conditions also have to be taken into consideration. So that is why probably the window has elapsed today from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. And now ISRO will come back shortly with the next date for TVD1, which is the test vehicle flight of Gaganyaan.
Right, Shrishti. Well, those are the inputs. ISRO's chief has reached out to us and told us that we will be holding on to this mission Gaganyaan, and they will be soon coming back with this. Now, according to Shrishti, the weather conditions have not been favorable to carry out this test. Shrishti, what more details do we have? What can be expected in the future, and when can we expect this test flight to take place?
Yeah, so like ISRO chairman had said that there's nothing, no error that they have detected with the rocket. The rocket is safely standing on the launch pad. Something to do with the engine ignition, which did not take place as expected. The automatic launch sequence is basically a system of commands that you give to a rocket just before the launch happens. So that was given, and but the engine did not ignite on time, and that is why the countdown was stopped just 5 seconds before the launch was supposed to take place. And they could have attempted it a little later, but we need to take we need to understand what really went wrong and fix it before we take that. But maybe what I understand and gather is that the launch may not happen in the next few days, because like I said, once the crew module splashes down to the Bay of Bengal, the conditions also have to be suitable for the Indian Navy team and the divers to recover that that crew module. And the last update from the Indian Met Department had said that there is a depression forming in the Bay of Bengal. It's a storm, basically the pre-stages of a cyclone. We don't know what the forecast is going to be over the next few days. So ISRO will take all those factors into consideration: the weather, the software glitch if there is any, and will fix it to ensure that everything is in place before they undertake the test flight. So yeah.
Right, Shrishti. Well, the Indian Space Research Organization was all set to carry out the first test flight today. But however, that has been a little postponed at the moment, keeping in mind the weather conditions.